Coach's comments following tonight's 3-0 shutout victory over the Fargo Force tonight at the Ice Box. Coach, we can't talk about this game without talking about that, the final 10 minutes of that second period that you guys had. 3 goals in those final 10 minutes. Just what'd you take from your guys tonight?
Our process was good tonight. And our process, for the most part, has been pretty good for the last 9 games. The biggest difference is we were riding the roller coaster a little bit at times last weekend, whether it be stretches of the game on Friday, even a little bit on Saturday. Our compete level wasn't there. But tonight, we competed very hard, and we had detail to our game. We were able to weather some storms and some ups and downs, got saves that we needed to make, but we were prepared to play a very good team. This is a very good hockey team, and we were prepared to play them. We knew they were dangerous offensively, and we just stuck with it, and we didn't give a whole lot up. When we did, Chuck was there to make some big time saves, and we get timely goals, whether it be the great shot by Vandy on the 2-on-1, unbelievable play by Loomer on Pelly's goal, or just hard work on the third one. We touch a puck first, we find that dot relief, and that's a big time shot under the bar by Cade. So execution is there systematically, execution is there offensively, and compete levels there in the D zone. You're going to win a lot of hockey games that way.
We got to talk about Charles Menard, right? I mean, that guy.
Chuck.
Yeah.
His name is Chuck.
Boys call him Chuck. Whatever he does, he's pretty good at this whole goaltending thing.
He's good at it.
I
yes.
don't think I have ever seen a goalie come out of a fracas with the puck in his blocker, showing it to the fans after making that kind of save.
I don't know that you've ever met a wonderful human being like Chuck Menard, if you want to know the truth. His personality is infectious. His compete level, the smile on his face every day. And, he's been, I know he's only got 2 starts, but from the minute he walked through the door, he contributes to the dynamic in our room in such a positive way that you can't help but be in a good mood when you're around him. And he's so fun to have on our team. He's so fun to have in the room, and it's a bonus that he's a pretty darn good goalie.
It definitely helps in that sense. I want to talk about that goal by Casey Vandertop. You mentioned how good of a shot it was. I want to talk about you guys forcing a turnover in the neutral zone. You always talk about how big the neutral zone play is for your guys' success. You guys force a turnover in the neutral zone. Kaderna gets it up for Karvinen, and then Vandertop just comes in. I mean, rips it top corner. I mean, just talk about how big of a shot of momentum that was for you guys.
Well, it's good gaps by our D that allow us to create that turnover. Same thing with Pelly's goal. It's a great gap that Slopes keeps, and we're able to chip a puck. We run the proper route. Pelly does a great job driving inside the D. It's just all the things that we work on in practice. But Casey and I had a conversation last week, and he was doing some video with Art, and I said, Casey, you got to shoot more pucks, and you got to be confident. He was one of the best players in Minnesota high school last year, and he's a Division I committed player. And we said, Casey, shoot pucks, son, shoot them. And so he took the opportunity to shoot that, and he didn't miss.
Alex Pelletier continuing his run, being the top scoring player in the USHL. Whether it comes to points, he's also a first in goals. Ho hum for that kid. I mean, this is a guy that last year scored 16 goals, and he has 14, and we're not even into the second week of November yet.
Well, it just that's the benefit of extra development in junior hockey. It's not an accident. Like, his work ethic and his details are elite. And so when you are first in the building and you are the last one out of the building and you're doing the extra stuff, and I used to see him every game last year. I'd come in, he'd already be here. In the mornings, I'm walking down the steps when I just got done dropping my daughter off. He's already on the ice, getting his touches in at 8 o'clock in the morning. And so, and he's not the only one, obviously, but he's being rewarded for that work ethic. And yes, he is naturally gifted, and he does a lot of great things with his skill set, but his work ethic is there, and it kind of helps too, that you've got such a great guy playing on your right wing there, and Lane Loomer, that, you know, Looms just does everything right. He competes. He made an unbelievable pass on Pelly's goal. We touch a puck first on that face-off, which leads to Cade's goal. That's Loomer again. You know, it's like those guys are leading the charge from a leadership perspective with Younger. They're leading the charge with they're setting the example for their work ethic and their details and their compete level. And, you know, they're great guys too. So their teammates want to be emulate the work ethic that they have.
Yeah, Loomer with 2 points tonight. He was the third star of the game. Last question I've got for you, Coach. This is the best crowd we've had all season. How good is it to have these fans, the greatest fans in the USHL, behind you guys day in, day out, and you get to do it all again tomorrow?
It's great. It's great, and we appreciate everybody coming out, and, you know, happy to see the building the way it was today, but I see empty seats. And so next time you come, bring your friends, and let's make it a sellout next time.
You know, in another life, you could be a car salesman.
I would probably be pretty good at it.
I'd take that bet too. Coach, thank you very much. That's been Coach's comments with Rocky Russo following tonight's 3-0 victory over the Fargo Force. We're back in action tomorrow, 6:05 p.m. on our Military Appreciation Night. Bring your friends, like Rocky said. We hope to see you there tomorrow.